Hi everyone, welcome to Art with Miss Lynn. Today we are using found objects to do some printing or stamping. And you can see on my table I have all these found objects, recycling things or toys that you don't mind using and getting dirty, that you can wash it off easily, bottle caps, a lot of recycling materials that we can use for art projects. And I did an experiment for exploration to try out the marks that they can make. For example, cardboard. You can cut out cardboards in different sizes. You can use the long way or the short one to create all kinds of lines. Right? We use bottle caps to make circles, Legos to make smaller circles or squares if we're gonna do that later. Right? So they all make kind of different marks on the paper or print out different lines and marks. So this time I am going to challenge you to create a robot that using these found materials, found objects, and a color choice, what color paint you want to use. I use a black tempera paint, so it will show up really well. So let's think about the head. We're going to stamp with the cardboard first because I want to make the head. So I'm going to start with just the horizontal and creating a square for the head. Alright. So that's the start. We can start with that. And then you can think about how you want the robot's body to be. Like robot is make up all kinds of shapes. You could be very creative. Think about what the shape of the eye you like. Instead of one eye, it could have three eyes. Two eyes. You can have three or four or one, right? So I'm going to try to use this for the face. Cool. And then if you want to make more marks but need a smaller one, like using the smaller cardboard, the shorter cardboard, we can make maybe a neck. And then I can use this one again to create the body, to make this longer. Think about how big you want the body to be. Is it a horizontal oval? Is it a oval? Is it a square? Is it a rectangle? Right. So I make another square this time. Now let's think about the center of the body. I'm going to use some of these smaller dots. Right. Maybe it has a lot of buttons in the middle. Buttons. Let's use this. Let's create some more buttons here. So I'm not drawing with these, I'm just stamping it down, right? There's a difference. So it's just like one stamp. Make sure you fill the object with your paint, and then just try your best to create just one time stamping, right? So right now I'm going to make another one here. Of course he's gonna have an antenna. Right. To make a few more dots here and make it more interesting. So you could be very creative using these things to create different sort of marks and shapes. Ooh, square. What can I do for this? How about some arms? And I can make it bend up. And you can repeat the same shape over and over. It really depends on the object that you have at home. You can create a robot that will be different than all of other people's robot, right? Because we're using different kinds of objects. Now he is going to, or it is going to have a wheel leg. So let's make circles here. Interesting. Stamp here. Ooh, nice, right? I think I like this shape, so I'm going to make another one. Let's do that here. And make one more up here. And just make sure your robots have all these like essential shapes, like the head, the body, arms and legs. Maybe it has more than 2 arms. Maybe it has just 1 leg or 1 wheel if it's a robot that is gonna, you know, wheel around with the with some circular shapes. This is an interesting one that I make. I'm not sure where to use it, but let's finish the top. I need to connect the antenna like that. Let's give it a mouth. It has 4 eyes. I could add an eyeball in the middle. Like this. I could make more dots, like nuts and bolts here and there. Lots of buttons. Alright, so my robot is almost complete. And I can think about if I want to add more shapes to it, if I want to make more connections, like connecting the legs like this. I like it. Looks kind of fun, right? And then when you finish, if you want to add a little bit of background, you can feel free to do that. You just make the ground here. Right? So a found object print of a robot. That was fun. I hope you enjoy making yours, and I'll see you next time. Bye.